Happy Emerald City Comic Con Day to the public. Hopefully you're able to get what you wanted. Today I'm going to give a recap of what happened during the lottery and today. Let's find out what stores did the best, which one did the worst in today's public Emerald City Comic Con celebration. Alright then, so let's talk about Emerald City Comic Con Virtual Con Spring. It was pretty smooth for me, but it wasn't smooth for most people. I cannot believe that some people were having troubles with their password. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say this right now. I think everybody should know these shortcuts if you're using a computer. And these two shortcuts is Control-C and Control-V. Control-C copies, Control-V paste. I don't know how people are still manually typing out these passwords instead of just copy and pasting to enter to the lottery. As soon as I was on the website, I was at 8:59. I just copy and pasted there. I didn't hit enter. I waited for the time and I had the alarm and everything. So exactly when I hit the dot, I just hit enter and I was able to get in. But most people are like, oh, I messed up on my password. How? How did you mess up on your password? Even on your phone, you just highlighted, copy, and paste. I don't understand how you missed it. But anyways, let's go over some other things. So that was also, I feel like that was the number one thing. I had my password wrong. The second one was I never got an email. Now, if you have Google, it will be on your promotional tab. Now, if you have other emails, it would be either in your spam, or I feel like it doesn't even go to your spam. It goes normally to your email. If you're signed up with Funko newsletter, it should automatically go to your email unless you marked it as spam. I'm just saying, it should have been directly to your email. If not, you can just manually search it with just typing in Funko. I know with Yahoo, it is a little bit weird because it doesn't search it, but you should have a management on your email as well. And I'm mentioning all these things that, like, these are things that as an adult you should do. You should be managing your email. You should know what Control-C, Control-V does. So I don't want to be negative, but like there's a lot of things that goes into this, and like I don't know how you were not able to get your pops because it was very smooth. I got an email directly from Funko with the password, with the link, Control-C, Control-V, enter, add my stuff to the cart, bada bing, bada boom, that's it. I was able to get everything I needed. But I don't know how people struggle. Now, there are legit people that did not get their email. If they have, I've seen it. I'm not saying everybody did not get their emails, but I'm just saying there was a couple people that legit did not get their emails. Now, I don't know what Funko is going to do with those type of people because I know sometimes Funko holds a couple pops for when there's damages and stuff like that. They're able to replace the boxes and they're able to replace them. I know they keep some just in case if they do damage the pops, and it's understandable. But they only save it for like severe cases. So though that certain number goes sometimes in the back just in case that happens. But now I personally don't know what they're gonna do with those type of people because like what are they gonna do? Like imagine someone wanted a treasure skull from Pirates of the Caribbean. How they're gonna get it? It was a limited piece. There's no way they were able to get it because they never got their emails. So now if Funko decides to give another 15% off on those people that didn't get their email, I would just stop collecting on in general. I would literally quit. I would feel hurt as a fan that I wasn't able to get at least some things that I wanted. Outside of that, it seems like everybody got what they wanted. There was a lot of things that didn't sold out, like Najir from My Hero. She didn't sold out from the first slot, and she didn't sold out in the second slot, which I'm surprised. And that just shows that there was actually legit fans shopping for their Funko Pops that they actually wanted. Versus NYCC, everybody was a scalper. I'm gonna be honest, everybody was just buying stuff and just putting things that they can because they were privileged enough to be selected for the slot, and they bought everything out, and that's what happened. A lot of people bought out things, and surprisingly, Mr. Compress sold out in NYCC, but Lingerie didn't sold out in ECCC. How? It just shows that people just bought some of the pops just to resell them. So there were actually legit people that actually wanted pops in the Emerald City Comic Con versus NYCC. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with the fact that people were able to buy things for their actual collection versus last year NYCC, people just bought out everything just because they had a slot and they just wanted to resell. So That's what happened. So there was a lot of people out buying stuff just because they wanted to. So I'm glad that this year was a little bit more controlled and a little bit more realistic. Now, there was a lot of complaints about, well, why weren't there enough pops for everybody in the slots if Funko knows how many people are in the convention? I literally say this last year as well. Why does the shared exclusive sells out versus the limited pieces? It does not make any sense. They know how many people are going into the Funko shop. They should at least make half of that amount for everybody in the public, because not everybody's gonna want My Hero, not everybody was gonna want Pokemon, but you still had Pokemon, Spider-Man, all these other things sell out really quickly, and there weren't enough for everybody. So, like I say, Funko knows how many people are going into the Funko shop. They just don't want to make that many, and I still don't know why. You're always going to get those people like, I didn't get what I wanted. Just because you have a winning entry does not give you guaranteed. And I mentioned this in my video as well, because I learned from that last year and I complained about it. Just because you have access to the lottery does not give you guaranteed to get these pops. You have to be quick, and you do not want to waste a minute. Every second is valuable when it comes to these conventions. So hopefully that recaps what happened yesterday. Now let's talk about what happened today. So like I mentioned, Nanjure dropped in the Funko shop and she was instantly gone. Everybody that was a My Hero fan was waiting for this pop to drop, and I'm very happy that a lot of people did, and it's sad that a lot of people couldn't get it. Now, she did randomly restock, and here's my theory why she randomly restocked. Maybe she restocked around like 1 o'clock versus she released like at 8 a.m. in my time. My theory here, and I'm not saying everybody's a scalper, but you cannot buy the pop if you purchase it during the lottery slot. So someone that had the lottery slot tried to repurchase her and tried to get it delivered to their house, and that's what happened. They probably got canceled and they put those orders back into the site. But when that happened, she sold out in seconds. So it even says that in the email, you cannot buy pops in the release date, like on the 4th, if it was already originally in your lottery slot. You cannot do that. But I don't know. I personally don't know what's going on, but that's my theory, is just someone that won the lottery yesterday tried to repurchase her today. Now, for my One Piece fans, shopper right here, I'm glad that you guys were able to get your shoppers online during the convention, and he sold out really quickly during the convention and online to the public today, which I'm surprised. He did pretty well. Now, it just sucks because now those that didn't buy him has to go to the store and buy one, and sometimes it's a gamble with Hot Topic, because I remember last year when I got Mr. Compressed, he came with a couple of creases, and I couldn't see it because Hot Topic is very dim, so like I couldn't see the crease, so that's what happened. So make sure you actually use your phone to look at the crease of the box, because that store is just too dark, and that's what happened. It's a 50-50 when it comes to Hot Topic. Now for Barnes & Nobles, the pops dropped in the site but never went live. You can click on them, but it just told you it was sold out and was misleading. So a lot of people thought it actually sold out. I thought it sold out. It was physically impossible that it just got posted in seconds and it got sold out. So it never went live to be sold, but when it did went live, like 8 minutes into it, people bought it off really quickly. And I'm assuming people were kept on refreshing and staying on the site. So it may have been bots or just people just waiting on the site. So like I say, there was a lot of people trying to get Vaporeon for Barnes & Noble. So it could have just been everybody just trying to purchase one at the same time. I know one of my friends were able to buy one, so lucky for him. But I think 2 of my friends that wanted Vaporeon couldn't get Vaporeon. So one went to their local store. I was able to guide them to which store had it, and that's what I was doing all morning. I didn't buy anything today. I spent most of my morning looking what's being sold out, helping out friends and family to get their pops. That's basically what I did. So that's what I did in my morning. Hopefully you did the same thing. If you were a lottery winner, hopefully you were helping out your friends and family get their pops as well. Now for Amazon, it seems like it was kind of crazy because it seemed like Agatha was actually holding the twins even in pop form too. Most people could not buy the twins. It went live and the twins weren't available to be purchased at all. It took them about an hour and a half or even an hour to get those pops live, which was very ridiculous. So many people was able to buy it. It took about like, I want to say 15 minutes to 10 to sold out. But most people got the twins. I'm glad. I was gonna buy the twins because I love the show, but I just don't collect Marvel Pops. I only collect Spider-Man and very specific other heroes from Marvel. I have to have a personal connection to them in order to collect it. But I'm glad you were able to get the twins from WandaVision, and it looks awesome as a 2-pack. So for the other retailers, it seems like it's fine outside of the biggest one that's still in question. Where's Spider-Man? Where is he? What happened to him? Where's my pictures of Spider-Man? I wish I knew these questions, but I have good news. I have an insider for you guys. I got the release date for Spider-Man. I have the insight on when this pop is releasing. You heard it here from me, not from anybody, from me, okay? The release date to this pop is 2099. I know, couldn't believe it. It's right there. Yep, 2099. We're 78 years too early to get this pop. I'm just kidding. I really don't know what's going on with Spider-Man. Walgreens is not dropping the ball on this pop. It's supposed to be released today. What's going on, Walgreens? Where's the pop? We're all asking that question. What happened to it? Where's Spider-Man? Is he far from home? Is he in the prom? What's going on? We don't know. We don't know. But there are apparently some rumors that it's supposed to be dropping on Wednesday of next week, which is quite a bit of a long time. I don't know how you can have a pop from a convention dropping that late. It seems like a very irresponsible thing for Walgreens to be dropping that late. So we'll find out what happens with Spider-Man. I'll keep you guys updated through Discord and Twitter and stuff like that. So hopefully it drops today before midnight. I really personally don't know what happened with Spider-Man. I wish I could give you an answer, but he's just missing. And that basically concludes today's video. I know it was a lot to talk about, but I want to recap what happened yesterday, and I want to give you guys an update on what's going on today. I'm very excited that you guys were able to get your pops, and hopefully you're able to get an easy, smooth transition with the tips I gave you during my last video. So have an awesome day or night. Peace.